most popular year of Chevelle. And this one's pretty nice. 1970 Chevelle up here at Maple Motors. And you know what? It's got a lot of SS stuff on it. I mean, a lot. It's got the gauges. And nice, look at this interior. Nice interior. Aftermarket set of wheels. This one's got disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear, dual exhaust out the back. It's got 396 power steering, power brakes, AC that works, electric fans, oversized aluminum radiator, which is good for this car. But I already know what you're gonna say. I can't prove that it's a real SS. I do not have the documentation. But I tell you what, it sure does have a lot of SS parts. With that being said, we're not calling it an SS because I can't prove it. So we priced it accordingly. And we're gonna take this thing down the road. I'm gonna show you how it runs and drives. We're gonna go over any kind of flaws, just like we always do. Be sure to give me a call, 615-822-4444. We'll be happy to talk with you about any of the cars on the lot. Talk with you about shipping, lead you to the financing, tell you to look at 100 pictures, you know, the whole spiel. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit that like button, share. It's about that time. Well, let's go for a ride. Check this interior out. It is pretty clean. Start her up. Tach's working. Let me show you the mileage it's showing on the dash. Now, I want to say that's original, but I can't stand behind mileage on these cars, especially something from the 70s. Blower motor, blowing pretty hard. Let's give her a second on the AC there. I can't remember. He said something about cutting it on. You got to slide one of these over. We're going to give it a second and figure it out. But he said it was blowing cold, so we'll try it out. Good oil pressure. Looks like it's working. Wipers. Looks like they're working. Turn signals. Flashing. Yeah, both sides. A little dim, but it's there. Yeah. Already getting cold. He said you got to slide this one all the way over to the right so it'll get cold. He was right. Glove box, clean. There's also pretty much an overdrive switch underneath the dash. What else we got? The horn we're getting ready to try. Gas gauge, I don't believe that. We need to stop, make sure we get fuel. Radio, let's cut her on. Ooh, good news, it cuts on. Even better news, your favorite song's on. Back seat of my car. Package tray, I'd probably change that. Pet the furry wall. That's the way I feel about that. Headliner, needs to be stretched. You gotta think, the mechanic probably installed that headliner. Because an upholstery guy, you know what I'm saying, he'd get that tight. Don't have a mirror over here, but she can do her makeup in this one. It is cold. I'm gonna leave it on. It's 100 degrees out here. I just want you to place your bets on the horn. What do you think? You know, probably a connection issue because I've seen the horns under the hood, but it's not honking. Let's hit the road and see what else we can find. Get our seat belts. You can lock them in down there. Beautiful day in the morning. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? All right. That's a nice car, man. I like it. Look at that. Nobody's got a connection on their phone like that anymore. Sorry. You have to get an attachment for it or something. They make attachments for it, but that will allow your phone to be connected through aux. I guess we need to get some gas. It's showing full tank. It's just way past it. Hold up. And the needle's not moving. That should have at least made it move a little. Man, it already feels smooth. This is gonna be a good one. I don't necessarily need the AC at the moment. It's clouds, you know, it's hot, but woo! I want you to hear the car too. This car is hot, man. Feels peppy. Fairly straight going down the, look how tight the steering is. Passing gear is not hooked up. You can shift it down. Get a little bit of a pep there. Getting in the brakes. The brakes feel pretty good. Speedo's working. This is a great driver. Whoever comes and test drives this, you're gonna see what I'm saying. It's smooth. Feels exactly like it should. Somebody's definitely gonna be pleased with this one. No sales pitch, let the car talk. I'm gonna pull in here and get some gas. That is one thing that I've noticed. I don't think the gas gauge does work. It could be a full tank. I just don't know. Ooh, they're redoing the parking lot over there. There's dust all in there. I'm not gonna go that direction. I think we're gonna go to a different parking lot today. Somewhere we can have a little fun. Especially in this bad boy. Engine temperature is up. Not as high as I want it to be because I feel like if the gauge was working properly, it should be at like 180 right now. We'll keep an eye on it. It's just showing like 130. Seems a little low, especially for a big block. Shuts off good. Oh, love that smell. All right, I'll be back. This car looks awesome out here. Goodness. Definitely a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I spilled a little gas on the ground. That's not all gas, that's water too, but it's full. You know, I don't think the gauge works still because it was way past full and I still got 5 gallons in there. All I'm running is that 93 octane. As much as I'm paying for it, I need to go to a different gas station. I may have to change my route. I just like this route so much. Well, the gauge did push a little bit harder to the right there. It's a little bit further. Maybe it kind of works. Ah, starts up so well. All right. If you built this Chevelle and you're watching right now, you did a good job. This thing's nice. All right, let's roll out. Okay, let's head back to the car lot. Had a pretty good time in the Chevelle. I actually got the sunroof open now, and I do notice a good amount of airflow coming through. So it does cool things down quite a bit. And the only thing I could figure is maybe they wanted a convertible, but the guy wanted the hard top, so he cut a hole, put a sunroof. I don't know, what do you think? It's actually not as bad. Some people won't like it, some people will like it. This thing runs and drives awesome, by the way. I do need to get a belt, alternator belt, which I'll get on the, once I get back to the lot. We'll cut back, put a new one on it. It looked a little messed up. It got kind of loose on me throughout the video, so I want to change it and make sure it's okay. It also keeps your car cool because it runs that water pump. Oh, traffic in Hendersonville. It is Friday for me. I'm gonna be off all weekend and then come back in Monday. Oh, Fox body out there. Yeah, I do these videos ahead of time for you. That's why you see some of them get sold before I can post them. This one right now is available. Any video that I do is available when I do the video, but I'll spend a couple hours with each one of them and build the video for you, and I'll post it just to show current inventory. But this one, like I said, is available right now. It is Friday the 15th of August. And I'm kind of babying her on the way back just because of that belt. I don't want it to sling off because that's what keeps the car cool. Like I said, it will be replaced on there. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a moment. I did picking out the flaws in the parking lot back there when I repaired it. Just kind of give you an idea. I don't hide anything in my videos. We're 100% honest. What happens, happens. If it checks out in my book, I build the video, I bring it, and then we put it online. But we're always trying to come with the classics. Every single week we're getting about 15 of them. They are old cars. They do like maintenance. It's not like your new Honda. You pick off the showroom floor, you don't have to touch it for 15 years. These old cars need maintenance. It's just how it is. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Well, been exciting. First thing I want to go over, I just had to fix this because it came off. We're gonna put a new belt on it. But I'm real, I don't hide nothing. Stuff happens, these are old cars. I don't know why, but the belt that's on here must have been old. It started deteriorating, and I got it on there where it's working. It's kind of loose, but I'm gonna have to deal with it when I get back to the lot. But look at it, it burned up. So we're just gonna put a new belt on it. It is working for now, car's staying cool, and so on. If it squeaks through in the video or anything like that, that's why. But that will be changed as soon as we get back to the lot. I'm about 1 mile from there. It's gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and roll around this car. I'm gonna show you all the lower panels, the trunk, interior, and we'll listen to that motor at the end. Let's get started. A little hazy there, a little bit of pitting around the headlight bezels. Down the side here, tires look great. Rims on this one nice and clean up and over the fender well. Little spots there on the side. Little dirt we picked up. Back tires look great. Little ding here, you can see it, little crease. Back that midsection. Pitting on the handle there. Chips on the edge of the door. Little scuffs. Sorry, I got a little dirty putting that belt back on. A little bit of green paint there. Little chips in the back. Somebody siliconed around the trim again. People do that like crazy. I don't understand. This is a super nice car. All you had to do was pop this up and get it resealed. Instead, they silicone around the trim. It's so common. I've seen it so many times. Little cracks. They're like, this will keep water out. They must work on houses or something. I could see that. Going to the back. Oh, you got a cracked tail light. A little bit of pitting around the tag. Jams, seal looks pretty good. Has been redone. Trunk itself, spattered and clean. See a few weld marks where they replaced some pieces. Package tray's got a little surface rust on it. Nothing too bad though. Not that I see. Trunk lid. That's good. I'm down with it. Little bubbles here. Got some mountains on the back window. Got that mountain view. Coming this way. That looks like a little crease here. Really subtle. It's not anything major. I just barely noticed it, but I did. Now, if I see something, I'm slowing down and I'm pointing it out. So I'm cruising through some of these areas because they're just smooth and they look good. Little chips here. Pretty small stuff. It's there though. Bird's got us a few times. I've seen that a couple spots on the car here. Still silicone around that back window trim. Like I said, at least it's easy to get off. And you can reseal that back window. A little pitting on the handle instead of the trim, like I see so much. Front window's clean. Spot here in your pillar. Cracks up here on top. You got a whole random sunroof. What do y'all think about that? As long as it don't leak and it works. I haven't tried it, but we're gonna try it out. My luck, it won't shut. I bet it'll be fine though. What do you think? let's go ahead and check that out. First thing we'll do. You want to see what I use to make these videos? Look below in the description. Headliner needs to be tightened. Let's check it out. Hold up. Well, I guess you just push, baby. Okay. Yeah, it does work. I'm gonna leave that open. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. I could already feel a little bit of a breeze coming through. Okay. I ain't complaining. Should I open that up to begin with? I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't worried about a sunroof, I assume. Cracks in the dash. Give her a little bit of gas here. Temperature gauge did come up a little bit earlier and it looked to be around 190, which is great. It's actually kind of low for a big block. A lot of big blocks, like even mine in the house, is 210 on a hot day like today. So it stayed pretty cool. Kick panels kind of suck. They're a little scratched up. You can dye them because they don't look like they need to be replaced. Maybe just dye them and you don't have to spend the money on that. The sunroof's really not bad. I guess that was the guy that was like, man, I don't want a convertible, and she was wanting the convertible real bad, and he said, you know what, we'll put a sunroof in. It is a little different. Kind of like a wing up there, isn't it? See, I didn't get the belt as tight as I could because I'm out here in the field, but it is turning everything. It's charging, it's turning the water pump, we're good. Just be careful not to get too swirly on the way back, it'll come off again. But we'll get a new belt, put it on there. What it looked like, that one was just old. When I was getting down on it, it was getting down on that belt. So that's why I get out here and check stuff. I don't want you to come pick this car up, try to drive it home, and then be like, oh, the belt flew off, what do I do? Well, we try to take care of a lot of things for you. We try to test the cars. We don't beat them up. As you can tell, I wasn't never really hard on this one throughout the video. But she is running nice and smooth. Staying cool. You got your horns here. This one was unhooked and I tried to hook it up. Horn still didn't work. I was hoping I could be like, yeah, I fixed that too. But, oh well, come on down. I like to give her a little shake when I come down because it feels a little stiff up top. A lot of times the springs will hang and then people just yank down on these long hoods and it'll cause it to bow in the middle. And you see this one's flush. People need to know about that. Don't just yank down on an old car hood. You will bend it. I've came to the lot before and seen dents, or well, there's a dent right there. Seen dents in the hood where they bend. This one wasn't from that. I don't know what that was from. It's trying to get you a good angle so you can see it. Yeah, there it is. You can see it now. I have to angle my camera all weird, but it's there. All right, I've done my best, but if you have more questions, give me a call, 615-822-4444. I'll go over this car some more in certain areas if you need it. Obviously the belt's gonna be fixed. Don't worry about that. Everything else, you got Tasmanian Devil on your back window. That was something I forgot to mention. Tinted windows too. And then the other side has got his apprentice or whatever that thing was called, little marshmallow guy, little furry guy. I haven't seen that cartoon in so long. Let's come up with this. What's that guy? Y'all gonna school me on this, aren't you? And the tint kind of sucks. Look at it, it's all like wavy. In blue. A little bit of pitting on your trim here too. Either way, if you like the video, hit subscribe, share. I just point it out like it is. I don't hide nothing. I show you the bad, I give you the good. And I do that in every video. So hit that subscribe, like. I'll see you in the comment section. Later, guys.